Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The Cardinals at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. This now a 3rd and 4.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A 4-yard gain brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. He'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The work.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw here, Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Jason Good is going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they're looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. Now it's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
This one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 5-yard line.
Herbert now. Touchdown, Chargers! A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. (14-0) the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he'll get this back to the 32.
He got another quarterback. He got Kyler Murray. Shit, I keep Elon in. Fuck that. Niggas be thinking these quarterbacks be the problem, be them fucking throws. Why would you throw that shit?
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
Shit.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard.
They'll try the left side. Felton. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Felton. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And he's caught. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
They'll try the left side. Felton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So they do come up with their first points of the game, but Charles, the question is going to shift to their defense.
Yeah, the way things have gone, 3 points could become insignificant fast if this grows to 28-3 or 35-3. They need this defense to come up with a stop, and they need to do it now.
And it's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I got too much time.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest.
Here he goes left side.
And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line.
A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert.
He finds Wilson.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Up the middle they go. Maynard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Here's Herbert. Forced, and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping him.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
3rd and 2. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And that one not going to work at all. Boy, the defense all over it, and they blow that up behind the line. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there.
With his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers continue to pull away here in this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
What?
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
The pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands
Tip drill.
up, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 43. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Wide open receiver complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, 1st down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Where they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap. But he's able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. From 19 yards away.
And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They run the counter. Felton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. That's caught inside the 20.
Hey,
all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Garrett Wilson.
53 yards.
And the Chargers have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Chargers 52, Cardinals 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 2nd down, Felton again. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Felton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
65 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
On 1st down, Felton. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
To throw, it's Murray. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Felton, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. To throw is Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A huge play there for Arizona. 44 yards. Felton. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Felton again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He sets to fire deep. Oh, that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Franklin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Now a handoff up the middle. Maynard. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what...
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Damn, keep on.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better?
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing.
There he goes, left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point forthcoming. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
These niggas ignorant.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Herbert changing things up.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Throws right side, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Herbert on 1st down now. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They'll going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 73.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
They run the and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Play fake. Murray.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Murray, one final try.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete